All right, guys. Well, this sucks. I'm so proud about our new unit. I've only split this much, and I think I'm going a little hard on it already. But the when the motor was running, this handle, the lever, which provides pressure into the cylinder, I would assume, it just stopped, and the motor started making some really crazy noise. I'm like, oh shit. So I texted the owner, Dave, or the previous owner. He's like, man, you can bring it back. I'll just give you your money back. I'm really sorry. But he's going to give me money off. He's going to pay for the parts. I could have just taken it back, but he's a nice dude, and I do like the unit. And I'm not going to find one this size all completely rebuilt for the money that we spent. I couldn't afford it right now, but I got all this lumber, all this wood I got to split. And it's gonna reduce our heating bill at the shop. So anyways, one thing that was concerning though, when I took off the oil cap, oil just came pouring out of it like it was overfilled. I didn't like that. So he says, that's weird. He said, you can't overfill that stuff. I'm like, no, you can't. So I don't know how the hell that happened, but that's how I got oil on the ground right there and all on the side. It just came pouring out. I don't know how the hell that happened. Anyways, so this is what they call a spider gear or a spider coupling, and they do go. It's common for them to go. They crack and they break. So grab some Allen wrenches. So I grabbed the 1/8 Allen wrench, which is this one, and there's a set screw right there that holds it to the shaft. Then there's another one right here. So I already pulled the one out. Did not expect this, but like I said, he's giving us money back and he's paying for the parts. I hope. Seems like a solid dude, electrician. He's got money. So, anyways, he's only selling this because he bought another house. He sold his house in Mukwonago and he bought another place up in Crivets, and the previous owner had new log splitters, so he had already rebuilt this whole thing. He's like, I don't need two of them. So although if I had two of them, I wouldn't have this problem. So it's common for these things to go because there's so much force on them. So I'm a little upset. It could be a bad casting or whatever, but anyways, this rotates. I don't want to try not to get it's hard for me to do it, but this rotates, so you can see the shaft of the motor will spin this for the hydraulic pump. I know nothing about this stuff, so but it's a two-piece coupler or spider gear or spider coupling, and this piece here is rubber, and you can see I'll rotate it so you guys can see it if I can. You can see it's broke. So what I did was I took a 1/2-inch socket and I took out the two top bolts right here that hold this plate to the motor. So now I got to get to the bottom ones. I hope I can get my ratchet up underneath there, and or I could have just removed these 4 nuts and bolts here, which I don't know if that would have been easier. But I need to, probably this is the way to go, because this one loosened up. This other one did not loosen up. It's going to be pretty tight in there. That's what she said. So I'm going to take out those other 2 bolts, and then I'm going to kick this plate back this way. I don't see anything that's going to restrict me from moving back. Then that way I can knock this off of this shaft. That's the plan anyway. So I've never done this before, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to put you on pause. All right, guys, so I did get it out. Now I'm just going to use it as a little ram. There we go. So there you go. That's then there's a little rubber piece that goes in the middle. So this is a 2-part spider gear. That's what the guys see. So you can see it just broke. Got Guy said you might get lucky and you might just need one piece, but I'm just gonna replace them both. And you know, I know this sucks because I just got it, and the previous owner's cool so far. I hope he stays that way. But you know, it is kind of nice to know about the stuff you're working with, you know. Like, I know nothing. I mean, I'm not a mechanic. I mean, I've worked on our semis and stuff like that, but I've never done anything like this before. So it is kind of nice to know your stuff, right? I mean, I think so anyways. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get that other Allen set screw out, so then I can pry that off. I'll put you on pause. All right, guys, it came off. So now what you got to do is you got to get the diameter of it's different diameters. Oh, right here. See, I'm sure you're going to need the diameter of this, and I would hold on to your set screws just in case. But let's see how this bad boy goes together. What do I do with that piece? Let me put you on pause. Okay. So that, and then that. I'm not really sure. You can definitely see where it snapped. Let me see if I can line it up. I can't really line it up, but do something like that. But it's got to have some sort of well, like alignment or something like that. It's called the spider coupling, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna order a couple of them, just so I don't ever have the problem, because I have a lot of wood to split here, and but the videos I watched, and the article I read said it's a common piece that does break. There's a lot of force on it, I guess, but what I would do is, so it looks like that little piece, sorry, like these little pieces pop out. So just make sure you don't lose those. So I'm gonna go get a tape, and you can order it on Amazon. This is a Harbor Freight motor, a Predator engine. So when I put it back together, I will let you guys know or maybe I'll just put you on pause and we'll get a diameter, but it's for a Predator motor, so hold on. All right, guys, so this end is a 3/4, and your diameter hole is 3/4, and this one is 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna order 2 of them. So tell the guy, you gotta give me, I'll have him pay for 2 for my labor. It's always, you know, what's the old the old saying in prepping is 1 is none, 2 is 1. So, anyways, like I said, the guy did give me the opportunity. So, you know, you can just bring it back. I'll give you your money back. But I don't really want to go through all that. And like I said, it kind of, trust me, I'm not happy about this. But he's paying for the parts, and so he says. Hopefully, he's a man of his word. But it is kind of nice because I knew nothing about this. I knew absolutely nothing about this. So I'm already into it. So anyway, so that's part 1 of two videos. I'm sure Amazon, and like I said, they say that this is a pretty common part that does break. But anyways, if it was helpful for you, I hope it was. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll do a part 2 video putting it back together. Ciao.